Previously on Ocean Ethos, I missed 2 nice wahoo back to back. On this next episode, I got lucky. After searching around the wrecks, I managed to put a nice wahoo on the boat. Stay tuned if you want to see more. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please, down below, hit like and subscribe. That would help me out a ton.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Here we are with Capt and Eamon and Jon. We're gonna go see if we can find some fish out there. It's a beautiful day. Called them at 7 in the morning, seeing if maybe they wanted to get out here, and they answered the call, so here we go. Hopefully it's worth our efforts. Going out of Robbies here in Islamorada. Unfortunately, Jon's leaving the keys here in a little bit, so we're trying to get him on a big fish before he moves. But anyway, we're praying for big, dumb fish and that we can actually hit them this time.
That's it.
Yeehaw. All right, guys, I'm driving first. I let the boys jump in. And we're doing a little drift over one of these wrecks that's pretty well known here in the Keys. So hopefully we'll see something. Viz doesn't look too bad. Seas are like 2 foot, occasional 3. Anyway, hopefully we got some good news later. Yeehaw. So we just reset the drift here. And hopefully, this is our 3rd drift. First one just kind of figured it out as a real short drift. Second one, they went right over top of the wreck. Thinking this one is going to be the one that we want here. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. All right, so nothing for these boys yet. They're seeing a bunch of fish, but no wahoo. So I think it's about my turn for a drift, and we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so here we're diving a well-known wreck down here in the Florida Keys. We're not only just searching for wahoo, but anything that would hang out around here. African pompano, permit, you name it, yellow jack. But we're mainly in search of wahoo, so just kind of scanning around. You can see the visibility is fantastic today. I'm probably only about 40 feet down on that dive, or maybe 50, and you can see the bottom. So being in about 130 feet of water, we have close to 100 foot of viz. You can see the bottom, you can see fish swimming around on the bottom. But that's not really the species that we're looking for. We're looking for the wahoo, which tend to be up in the water column, or African pompano and things like that. And that's why you see me down around the wreck looking around a lot, because a lot of times those African pompano come up from the deep. So it was a nice clear day. Nothing was coming up from the deep there. Sometimes these fish get a little bit skittish, like anything that hangs around the wreck when it's that clear, because they can see you better than you can see them. Doesn't bode well for the fish that hang down around there, but it does bode well for wahoo, because wahoo tend to like clear blue water. They don't like the green haze or anything like that. So
let's reset and go up by the... We're gonna hop on and go up.
So we decided to reset, which if you're not familiar, when we're drifting for wahoo along these wrecks, we tend to drift large areas. We start up current and drift down current over top of the structure or the wreck, whatever we're drifting for. That way we hit the pressure point where all the bait and the fish are hanging out. You can see I tossed a flasher up my sleeve there. Always good to have a couple of those on hand. We also have a makeshift float there attached to some line with a makeshift flasher. We made it last minute since we didn't really plan on going on Eamon's boat. The last second we kind of threw something together hoping it'll work. So when we reset this drift here, You'll see we went across the bow of the boat this time. It looks different than the last footage that I was just showing you. And I contemplated shooting a couple of these fish, and I was going for a double, and I actually had the opportunity right here and here to get 2 fish with 1 shot, and I ultimately passed on it because I didn't want to get caught with 2 smaller fish in my hand and have a beautiful wahoo swim by, since that's what we came for. So I held off because I've seen it happen before where people have fish in their hand, not the type that you want to eat or like the best eating fish like a wahoo is, and instead you're stuck eating not the best table fare when you're really wanting something nice. You can see this is Jon swimming down on the wreck a little bit, just kind of sitting and floating and seeing if something comes in. You can see our makeshift flasher there. Just threw a couple throw flashers on some mono, some thick mono. And yeah, so it kind of looks hilarious, but it gets the job done usually.
I'm gonna go lay on it, so spot me really good, okay?
This was a really cool dive. I kind of cut out the descent on it, so it just wasn't a whole lot of blue water. We're back across the main part of this wreck. It's really beautiful, so clear. I just wanted to go lay on it since it was so pretty, and you're able to see the whole thing really well, and to see if anything comes in to see me. I kind of wanted to see if there were any snapper or anything hiding under some of these ledges, because sometimes under some of the structure they're just hiding in the shade down there. So you'll see me peek over here. There's a Goliath grouper in the background there. Just a bunch of bait hanging out. Really good conditions for fish to be coming around, but none of the target species decided they wanted to come around. That is until this dive. We reset again, and this is a different wreck. This wasn't the one we were just drifting. You can see the bottom structure there. It's a real low-lying structure. Not a whole lot of relief, or it doesn't come up off the bottom that much, but we drifted for a while and our persistence paid off. So I throw my throw flasher right there before I even think of doing anything.
Got a wahoo! Wahoo, Eamon, wahoo!
And you can see this fish is just spooling my reel, and I can see it's going to take it really quickly. So I'm trying to hold on with 2 hands. And I looked down, I saw I had like 3 wraps left, so I grabbed on that line, tightened up my reel, that way it wouldn't pull out, and just held on to my gun as best I could and prayed it didn't tear out. Now I had run through with Eamon and Jon kind of how to drift for wahoo, what it's like when you land one, but they had never speared one before, so I was kind of giving them the play-by-play. Telling them to be careful of the line because it's easy to get wahoo brain and forget there's a lot of line hanging out in the water. You'll see Jon here going down to take a second shot. We do the second shots in them because with it running, especially the way it did, with my reel running out of line, it put a lot of pressure on that fish and can tear out easy, and that just secures the fish. Once you get that second shot in, as long as you don't get sharked, you know you're pretty good. So here, I'm trying to keep the line management under control. So I'm tossing all my line downstream, down current. And you can see Jon's also pulling up the fish, so it kind of created not the situation you want. You can see the line kind of covers the fish, and Jon and I both trying to get to this fish as quick as possible. Kind of covers the fish, but you know, when you got that adrenaline going, sometimes you forget.
Oh yeah, Johnny boy. Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
So I fast forward where I humanely dispatch this fish and put it out of its misery by braining it, so you don't have to watch that. But I also bleed it so that It has the highest meat quality.
Yeah, hold it up, Johnny. There's a lot of them, brother. Huh? Yeah.
I can't tell you how long we've talked about the three of us going out and getting a wahoo. So to put one on the boat together,
Yeah, John, we
finally
did
get
it.
the opportunity to do it, it was amazing.
All right, y'all. Finally got the fish on the boat. Got her to fit. Yes, sir. There we go. Thank you, Jesus. Big dumb fish. Beautiful picture. Yeah. Get another picture of Johnny here too.
Get in there, boys. Nice job.
Can you take my phone and get one too? I
Absolutely.
want to send one to Kels. Get one with me and Johnny.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. Goal. Mission accomplished. Damn, that's awesome. That's a beautiful creature, man. Gotcha. I want to switch sides.
Those more like
Yeah.
we were in a hurry.
Thanks again for watching, everybody. Once again, please hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Share the video. Anything helps. Stay tuned for the next episode. Appreciate you guys. Yeehaw.